Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you feeling today? I hope you will be enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class. There is an English for grade 4. We are learning unit number 12, Good Study Habits. Yes, my dear fellow teachers, this is lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given below. You may click it, download it, or you can amend it for your ease. I am going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Our today's lecture, lecture number 1, we will learn about past continuous tense and we will cover up page number 93 and 94. As we know that, my dear students and my dear fellow teachers, we have already covered up in grade 4, we have learned about simple past tense, that what is a past tense. I hope you may remember it. If you may not, you can watch this video lecture again. So our today's students' learning outcomes are: use past continuous tense for actions that were in progress at some time in the past and to give a descriptive background to a narrative or a recount. So today we are going to cover up these SLOs. Yes, my dear fellow teachers and my dear students, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Al-Quran, Surah Maryam, verse number 15, and peace be upon him, the day he was born, and the day he dies, and the day he is raised alive. Yes, my dear teachers and my dear students, so do you know what this beautiful verse is explaining here? Yes, this beautiful verse is explaining the whole process of our being, that existence, how Allah Almighty gave us existence. So Allah Almighty knows the day he was born, that when he was born, and when he dies, and the day when he raised alive. So these all, do you know that what is this? Dies, was, yes, my dear students. So these are verbs and showing past tense. So let's see what is past tense. So let's refresh our knowledge and try to judge what we have learned before. What do you know about simple past tense? Yes, my dear fellow teachers, pause the video, get answer from your students and then come back. Welcome back. I hope you have enjoyed and you have given best answers. So let's see what is a past tense. Simple past tense is used when we talk about things that happened in the past. Simple past tense is also used to talk about things that happened in stories. Yes, my dear students, so what is simple past tense? Simple past tense is always used about to talk what happened in the past. And what is the past time? The past time means that time we have spent, that time has gone. So that time is called past time. So that events, that actions take place in the past. So we use to talk about these events, we use simple past tense. And also whenever we are talking about stories, so then also we use past tense. And how we can use, see few examples. I looked at the flower. Mother cooked food. They recited the Holy Quran. Yes, my dear teachers and my dear students, so did you judge something? Yes, looked. Look, this telling us that that action happened in the past. And mother cooked food. So this cooked is also explaining that that action happened in the past. But how we can get? Because their verb second form is being used. Always we need second form of verb while we are talking about past events. So you can judge that. Recited, second form of verb. So in this way we can get that. So that this tense is about past tense and that time is gone. So what is past continuous tense? Past continuous tense describes actions or events in a time which begin in the past and were still going on. It is used to express an ongoing action which occur in the past. Yes, my dear students and my dear teachers. So what is past continuous tense? It is the next step of past tense. So past continuous tense will tell us about the actions that happened in the past but still going on. Did not complete, so they are still going on. So these going on actions we ever describe in past continuous tense, and these are, you can see there, ongoing actions. The actions are going on, they are not completed yet. We will get through these examples. She was playing yesterday. So you can judge in this example, my dear students, she was playing yesterday. So this action took place in the past but still going on in the past, also going on in the past. So mother was cooking food. They were climbing on a tree. So through these examples we can get that these examples are showing about the past continuous tense. So let's see how we can get that. So such type of sentences are past continuous tense. Yes, so now see how we will get that. Auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary or helping verbs are used with the main verb to show the tense of a verb. So we have already learned about helping verbs, my dear students. We use helping verb or auxiliary verb to support the main verb. When we will find an auxiliary verb, so definitely there will be a main verb. So see in this example, birds were flying into the air. Yes, so this verb is an auxiliary verb, and in other words we can say it's helping verb. It is supporting the main verb. So what is main verb? Fly. Okay, so did you get that? So next example, she is teaching English. So now this is also a helping verb, auxiliary verb. And how we can get that? What is the use? Let's see. In a past continuous tense, was and were are used as an auxiliary verbs. Yes, so my dear students, we are learning today past continuous tense. So in past continuous tense, there are two auxiliary verbs, was and were. So these two auxiliary verbs are being used in past continuous tense. See there, before we have also read, she was playing yesterday. So I have used there was. In the next example, they were climbing on a tree. So yes, you can judge that we have used were and was. So now we will get that where we have to use was and where we have to use were. Yes, there are three types of a sentence. My dear students, positive sentence, negative sentence, and interrogative sentence. So these two types of sentences we can find in any tense. While reading any tense, so we can find such type of three sentences. So let's see there. What is a positive sentence? Positive sentence is also known as an affirmative sentence. It tells about something that is usually fact. It always ends with a full stop. Yes, my dear students, positive sentence means affirmative sentence always tells us about something that is fact or usually happening, something like we can say simple sentences. So it always ends with a full stop. You will find always full stop at the end of a positive sentence. So if the subject is he, she, it, or I, or any third person singular noun, auxiliary verb was is used. Yes, my dear students, so where we have to use was? Yes, we have to use was with he, she, it, I, or any third person, or any third person. So what is a third person? Yes, he, she, it, any third person, like you can say that who is going, what is going on, so singular noun. If that is a singular noun, so we can use auxiliary verb was. If a subject is you, we, they, or any plural noun auxiliary verb were is used. Yes, my dear students. So were where we have to use? When we are talking about plural nouns. More than two things. Two things are more than two things. So then we will use were. If we are talking about plural nouns and plural, singular noun and singular pronoun, so then we will use was. So let's see in this is the structure, my dear students. Subject plus was verb plus verb, first form plus ing plus objects. This is the formula to make a sentence in past continuous tense. So what is first? Subject, then we will add auxiliary verb, and then verb first form, and then object. So this all is showing us how we can make our sentence structure, and this structure is for positive sentence. So you can judge there. She was playing yesterday. So what is she? She is subject. So helping verb, auxiliary verb was. So why I have used was, my dear students? Yes, I have used was because she is a singular person. Good. And playing verb first form plus ing, and yesterday is being used as an object. It's clear, my dear students. So let's see next example. They were climbing on a tree. Yes, so what is they? They is subject, and I have used their verb, auxiliary verb. So why we have used their verb? Yes, because they is plural. They are two persons or more than two persons. So this is plural. Climb, first form, and ing, climbing on a tree is object. So have you got that? How we can make a positive sentence in past continuous tense. So let's see next structure. What is a negative sentence? A negative sentence is a sentence that negates something. We create negative sentences by adding the word not after the auxiliary or helping verb. Yes, my dear students. So what is a negative sentence? Negative sentence always negates something. That we say that no. When we have to use negative sentence, so we have to add not. Other sentence will stay same as usual. So just we have to add not. So when we have to add not, see this structure for negative sentence. Subject plus was verb plus not plus verb first form plus ing and plus object. So yes, my dear teachers and my dear students, you can judge that the whole structure is same. Formula is same, but I have added there not. So when we have added after auxiliary verb, before main verb, this is main verb and this is auxiliary verb. So we have to add just not, except that we will not change anything. See examples. She was not playing yesterday. So have you got that? Next, already we have they were not climbing on a tree. So these sentences are showing that we are negating something. By the adjective we have added there by the addition of not. So let's see what is an interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentence is a sentence that asks a question. So yes, my dear students, when we have to ask question, when we have to put question to someone, so what we use? Definitely we used interrogative sentence. So such type of sentence where we ask question about anything and from anyone. So such type of sentences are called interrogative sentence. It always ends with a question marks. So yes, so this is question mark, and interrogative sentence always ends with a question mark. So this is also, you can see the interrogative sentence starts with the auxiliary verb. Yes, this there, my dear students and my dear fellow teachers, their structure is totally changed. We have to get some changes while making interrogative sentence. So which change? We will put auxiliary verb. Which are auxiliary verb, my dear students? Yes, was, verb. So we have to put in the start of the sentence. If the subject is he, she, it, I, or any singular noun, the sentence starts with the auxiliary verb was. If the subject is you, we, they, or any plural noun, the sentence starts with the auxiliary verb were. Yes, same structure is there. When the singular noun is there, so we will use was. Our singular pronoun he, she, it, I, so we will use was and in the start of the sentence. And when we will find a plural noun, they, we, you, or any plural like teachers, birds, students, so we will use were, but in the start of the sentence in an interrogative sentence. So see their structure, how we can make a formula for interrogative sentence: was, were. You can judge there. I have written in start. After that, subject plus verb first form plus ing and object. And at the end, we have to add question mark. A negative sentence always ends with a full stop. A positive sentence always ends with a full stop. Keep remember that, my dear students. But while writing an interrogative sentence, so you will end that sentence with a question mark. So see there, was she playing yesterday? Were they climbing on a tree? Yes, so this is now question. Now we are asking question. Was she playing yesterday? So this is question. And were they climbing on a tree? So our accent also must say that we are asking a question. So now it's activity time, my dear students. So let's see. Yes, my dear teachers, write a sentence on the board in past continuous tense and give chance to students to change it in negative and interrogative sentences. Engage whole class and guide them properly to build strong concept. Yes, my dear teachers, you will write a sentence in past continuous tense and that sentence must be in positive form. So students will change into negative and interrogative. Pause the video, engage whole class and enjoy. Excellent job. I hope you have enjoyed and you have got the structure and also types of sentences in past continuous tense. So now open book page number 94. You will create a table like an example given above. So this is example given above. Make 10 sentences in your notebook using past continuous tense, i.e. positive, negative and interrogative each. Use any 10 of the following verbs. You can use any 10 of the following verbs and you will make sentences in your notebook. Yes. So today is what's our homework? Make 10 sentences using past continuous tense in your notebooks. So this is your homework for today, my dear students and my dear teachers. This is worksheet and this worksheet link is given below. You should click it, download it and provide it to your students in printed form so that we might be able to judge that students have what knowledge students have got about past continuous tense. So what we have learned today? Today we learned about past continuous tense sentence. We learned about its use and also its structure in different types of sentences, i.e. positive, negative and interrogative. And in this way we have covered up our SLO. Use past continuous tense for actions that were in progress at some time in the past and to give a descriptive background to a narrative or a recount. Yes, my dear teachers and my dear students, thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed today's lecture. Tomorrow with a new lecture. See you soon, inshallah. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.